Hello, my name is Justin Michelson with Nature's Heart Retreats. Today in this short video, I'd like to share with you 3 powerful lessons that nature can teach us. Lots of research in the field has shown that just being outside in the fresh air, under the open sky, in the presence of wild things can help us relax, can help our bodies restore and heal, our minds find more peace. But there's also deeper lessons hidden in plain sight that nature can communicate with us that can lead to longer lasting joy and well-being in our lives. And the first is the lesson of interconnectivity or interdependence. We don't have to look very far into nature to see that everything depends on one another. Even we depend on the trees for oxygen, and they depend on us for carbon dioxide. A fallen tree becomes soil to give birth to another tree. Plants and animals feed and get energy from one another. Seeing this, we can see that we too are part of this cycle. We too are part of this web of belonging. This is important at a time with so much isolation, so much loneliness, so much separation is felt and propagated. We come to nature and we see that, we have a home here. We belong here. We are part of a larger web of life. This can bring great joy and ease into our lives. The second lesson is around the cycles of life, the changes of life. Nature shows us from the beginning of a day to the end, from the beginning of a season to the end. Year after year, the cycles of nature continue. A storm passes and blows by and the sun comes out. Our lives are like this. Nature reflects to us that us too, we have a natural unfolding. All living things go from birth to adolescence to maturity to death. Seeing this in nature, we can come to a greater acceptance of this in ourselves as we too are nature. This can lead to greater ease overall, less clinging, attachment to the conditions, particular circumstances of our lives that we may be scrambling to create. We can begin to loosen that hold because we know, even if it's unpleasant, it will change. The third lesson is something perhaps more subtle, but perhaps most powerful. It's the presence of the wild things themselves. The presence of the landscape itself, these tall trees, the way they hold themselves, the big open sky. These things speak to stillness, to spaciousness, to quietude. Knowing that we are part of nature, we can see this in ourselves. Amidst busy lives, lots of responsibilities, lots of stimulation, it is priceless to realize that there is a still and spacious and silent part of us, a presence. And this presence pervades all living things, and in nature, we can get a sense of it, we can feel into it. And this helps to have this join us in our life. Amidst all of our family duties, our societal responsibilities, we can bring with us this pervading contentment, fulfillment. So, interconnection, change, and contentment. These are 3 deep and lasting lessons that nature can bring us. To dive more deeply into these teachings, join us on one of our retreats, half-day hikes, day-long silent meditations. Check us out on naturesheart.net or on Facebook at Nature's Heart Retreats. Take care.